Hi, welcome to SheBatti again, and here's another 10 things we like in TV programs and movies.
10 things to watch, basically.
Yeah, 10 things to watch.
You're watching Imogen, Ellie, Grace and Lucy.
Lucy Lou! Yeah, okay. So shall we begin? Are we doing Okay, so we're going to start with the TV programs because we were going to like split them up, but we just couldn't think of.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so our first one is Family Guy.
In no special order.
And it's an American cartoon series, and it's sort of like got a lot of adult humour in it. And if you haven't seen it, you should watch it.
It's so good, seriously. It's like really funny.
It's a bit like if you've watched American Dad, it's from the same makers.
And Ted, same guy who says the word fun. It's one really
best,
close to our heart.
Best series ever.
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. Oh my god. If you haven't watched it, I seriously recommend you watch it. Like, even if you don't really like horror things and like zombies and that,
it's literally so realistic.
It's really good.
The
whole it's not just concentrating on the zombies though. It's like sort of life within this group of people, and it's really good.
You don't like it, do you, Lucy?
Number 3 is the top-rated thing, Downton Abbey. It is fabulous. I've only got the first 2 series, but I will be collecting the last ones. As we all know, as we all watch it because it's amazing. Matthew has died and Mary's just had her baby.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry guys. It's a terrible, terrible tragedy. Don't know why the author did it. But anyway, it's fabulous and it's 5-star, and anyone who doesn't like it is gay.
Period dramas.
Period dramas.
And it's an English thing, but I think it's popular in America now.
Yeah, Americans like it.
And I think they won some Golden Globes and stuff at the
awards. They won 12 awards.
Award things, so I think. It's good.
It's just a beautiful, beautiful series.
Number 4 is called The Midwife. This has been running for 2 years now, and the second series just come out now. Very good. We all know Chummy's just left to work in Africa. Who's Miranda Hart. Fabulous.
Miranda!
Very good series.
It's a British series.
If you don't look when they're giving birth, it's fine. It's really good, to be honest. I give that 5 stars.
It's another period drama.
There's another period drama, but it's further along the timeline.
We like period dramas.
We like it. Lucy like.
The next one, we're going into films now.
Films.
And books, I guess, is The Hunger Games.
Yeah.
And we've got the
God.
What do you do? Okay, so The Hunger Games is amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
We all read the books apart from Ellie needs to read the 3rd book, but she still knows the gist of the story. Mockingjays the 2nd one, isn't it?
This is the 3rd.
The film's really good, but the books are so much better.
Yeah,
it's like this explosion
it's like,
in your
I suppose
mind.
like in a bit, I'm sorry to refer to Twilight, but I think if you read the books, like, you know...
Yeah, but Twilight doesn't come up to this at all.
Like, obviously, when you read a book, you get a mega insight into it, and you're, like, hooked. But I reckon when you read the book sort of before you watch the film, but the film is really good as well.
Yeah.
And, like, Jennifer Lawrence
as
plays
everyone
it really well.
knows, it is coming out, the part 2, in November.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
That's one of our top films to watch.
No, it's Mockingjay.
Watch on my channel for set photos.
Yeah.
But seriously, when you read the book, you like read it really quickly and just remember.
And then you just read it again.
It's so
this
good.
Is romance, action, tragedy. It's like
read it.
Amazing.
Okay, the next one is a horror, and it's quite a recent horror with
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, Daniel. Oh my god, I forgot his
Daniel
name.
Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe. Okay, so I always get James Bond and it's the Woman in Black. We've all watched it.
Film.
Yeah, there's a bit because it's sort of quite, for me it was sort of a bit weird seeing him in a different role.
Yeah, he pulled it off though.
Yeah.
He's still.
There's a jumpy part.
Oh, there's a horrible bit when she comes down the corridor. Spoilers.
I wouldn't say it's really scary, but it's just
it's not a 12. It should be a 15.
It's more of like a psychological horror.
It's like it's one of those films with like a little bit. It's like he's walking around the house and you're like, oh, is something gonna happen? But there's only a few bits that happens. Like I think the trailer sort of sums it up.
There's a kind of a cringy bit when he jumps in a load of mud.
Yeah.
That's cringeworthy.
Okay.
Terrible thing to say.
Okay, our next one is War Horse. We all went and saw this last year.
I didn't.
Oh, didn't you?
No, I watched it at home.
Oh.
Well, you came with us.
No, you didn't take me.
Okay.
Me and Lucy stayed home.
Well, me and Emily went to the cinema to see, and it was like really, really sad, but it's like such a good film.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Downton Abbey-ish, but with a horse.
Yeah, it's like set in the war, and this horse has like
Loads of owners.
Is it a book?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
book and a film.
I don't think the book was very good,
The film's very
but
good.
the film's good.
Yeah.
This
Really well.
Lucy Lang.
Okay. So now we're gonna move on to movies, probably recent movies or past movies that we've
Or
sort of
upcoming.
seen, but not all of us have seen. So
Yeah.
What
well,
you've seen and what we
We'll
watched.
comment on
I'm
it.
like really into like superhero movies and stuff, and I've seen like Spider-Man, the new Amazing Spider-Man and Batman and the Avengers, which is like amazing. And although you probably think it's more aimed for like action, well, there is like tons of action which I really like, and I think I really recommend you watch Avengers because it's a really epic movie.
Earlier on in the year, I saw, is it called Premonition or something? Or The Possession.
Oh, The
That
Possession.
looks scary.
And that was horrible. It was like horrific. It's like really good. Scary
Prometheus
film.
as well, that's alright.
Oh my god, it's like freaking scary shit. But it's so good. Like I think everyone should watch it. Like have someone with you. But then I'd really like to see Warm Bodies.
That looks really
Warm
good.
Bodies,
It's
that's really
amazing.
It's like a love story
Is it
and
Nick
a zombie
Cole?
movie.
Oh, it's amazing.
Watch the trailer.
It's like my
Brilliant.
2 favourite things in one.
It's amazing.
Um,
Funny movie, if you-
Well, as we all know, I'm into period dramas a lot. And last year, I went to see Anna Karenina, which was brilliant because
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley was in it, and she's a fabulous actor.
She's a fat woman.
And it was really good, even though it was all sat out on like one stage, and it barely went off the stage. It was really confusing. But it was really good, to be honest. And I just got the book. It's like 800 pages, and I don't know. I haven't started it yet, but the writing's that big.
Yeah.
It's tiny, but I'd say watch it before you read it so you actually understand, because the language in it is really complicated.
Yeah,
Oh.
Keira Knightley always does good, like, period.
Yeah.
On that
historic
subject,
things.
you should read Pride and Prejudice, the zombie version. Got it.
Oh, I went to Expo and I saw this movie.
It's very
Just like one last thing, watch Les Miserables,
Yeah.
because it obviously you probably heard about it, like
That's
obviously
brilliant.
there's so many stars in it. It's like I can't really explain how good it is, but it's just really good. They won so many awards, and Anne Hathaway sings I Dream a Dream in Time, got that one. It's really good. Okay.
Yeah. Also, on one last note, don't watch the old version of We all know what I'm talking about.
Watch Lord of the Flies. What
Oh,
terrible.
Lord of the Flies. We're studying that, but yeah. Okay.
Eric.